worst fires in Victoria's history decimated Marysville 2 years ago, but we're pleased to report their recovery is well underway. A great place to find out was Fraga's Cafe, which seemed to be a local meeting place. The owners, Jane and James, were very hospitable, and Jane showed me her recovery album.
You can see in the photos actually what we were confronted with. This building was quite damaged in the fires. It wasn't burnt to the ground, but it was very damaged. We wanted to rebuild, and we started off by salvaging the coffee machine, which still worked amazingly. We were across the road in a marquee, and that was probably for about 6 or 8 months over one snowy, cold winter.
Wow.
So it really was a meeting point for locals, and it was also It somehow spread that message of, you know what, we'll be okay and we'll rebuild.
You can only wonder and respect the courage and determination of these resilient people. So if we've closed the chapter on the fires, how's business now?
It's great. We've got a lot of local artwork. We've redone a lot of the mosaics and things that some of the kids...
Is this your artwork I've seen in there?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And James is the chef, is he?
James is the chef.
What's he famous for?
Lots of people around here are a bit addicted to the banoffee pie.
I think I might have to try that one.
There's lots of interesting shops and things to do. And that's when we discovered the incredible Bruno Torfs.
Have a look at this cool sculpture.
Is that a possum or a wombat?
I think it's a joey, actually.
It's cute.
The Bushwalker by Bruno Torfs.
He's actually a local designer. He's got a garden and a gallery close by.
We should check it out.
Okay.
Can you give me a piggyback?
Absolutely not.
A visit to Bruno's art and sculpture garden is an absolute must if you're in Marysville.
Look what Bruno's done.
This is like little fairyland or something, isn't it? How did we stumble across this talent in the middle of nowhere?
It was here that we met the great man himself, Bruno, who showed us around the garden and told us of the effect of the bushfire.
It's back to green, but imagine the bushfire left it behind without one single green leaf left yet. That was the shock of my life, yeah. More than 100 sculptures back in there, so a lot been damaged by the trees. They're all in terracotta, so they're actually not too bad in the fire.
It's an amazing place, quite mystical and sort of religious in an Eastern sort of way.
And this is the animal, and I incorporated 34 animals, but it's really hard to find because some animals function like 3 other animals, and it takes you a while to find it. I made that, and I only can find 33, and there's 34 there. So that's how hard it is. The kids from Ecuador, there were only 2 left, so the bushfire just shattered them in pieces, and we managed to restore and complete it. And now let me show you my favorite piece is down the back. So,
how do you choose?
There she is.
Oh, wow.
Lady of Shalom.
He places these amazing little sculptures around everyday things like sewing machines.
He even has his own version of the Mona Lisa, who might need to visit OPSM.
Well, this is my lovely dad, Leonardo Torfs, living in Belgium. He's still painting every day. He's 85 now.
What's the egg on his head?
Oh, my dad loved painting eggs, so I call him an expert, my dad.
An expert.
A real expert.
Bruno was keen for us to meet his partner Katz, who's the world-famous children's illustrator of the book Wonky Donkey. This is the beautiful Katz illustrator.
I've got to do some work though, so see you guys.
Soft and gentle, a perfect foil for Bruno, who swung back into his studio and was gone.